You were made to be ruled. In the end, it'll be every man for himself.
What do we do?
We get ready. There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people. So when we needed them, they could fight the battles that we never could. Gentlemen, what are you prepared to do?
No offense, but I don't play well with others.
Big man in a suit of armor. Take that away. What are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. If we can't protect the Earth, you can be damn sure we'll avenge it. Dr. Banner, your work is unparalleled, and I'm a huge fan of the way you lose control and turn into an enormous green rage monster.
Hey guys, what's going on? Hopefully you guys enjoyed that pretty crazy intro. So this is going to be my brand new series, guys, called FIFA 13 Avengers, or the Avengers FIFA 13 style. And before we get started, guys, just want to take some time to thank Virtual Goodseller as always, but also just want to introduce you guys to the Avengers if you guys do not know who they are. So all the way to the right, we have Thor. In the middle of or just to the left of him, we do have Black Widow, and then we have Captain America, obviously red, blue, and white, and then in the middle of him and Iron Man, we do have Nick Fury, or Samuel L. Jackson, and then we do have Tony Stark, or Iron Man, and then it goes Hawkeye, and then the big green guy is the Hulk. The lady in the back is not going to be involved in this series, but just wanted you guys to get a little bit of background, just in case you guys don't know who the Avengers are. But we're going to go ahead and get started and name our club. I had actually already created a club on this account, so we're just going to go ahead and name it the Avengers, and our clan tag is going to be AVG for the Avengers, you know, because that's just what we're going to do. So, for now, guys, what's going to go on is the fact that there's going to be a player assigned to each Avenger, and how we're going to do this is we're going to go around each division that I win. I have to grab one Avenger. So let's go ahead and say I win Division 5. I win Division 5, I go and I get an Avenger from the quote-unquote government. So the government's going to give it to us. We're running the Avengers Initiative. The whole point of this series, guys, is to get the Avengers on all one team and go and conquer the cup, and eventually just win and also win Division 1. So that's basically what we're going to do, and we're going to try to get every single Avenger. So in this first episode, guys, we're going to get started with a few games. Nick Fury, or Samuel L. Jackson, as you guys saw before from the picture, is the leader of the Avengers if you guys are unaware of the series and how it does work. So we're also using a 4-3-2-1 formation for this series because it'll just work out, and you guys will understand everything once the series is completed, but hopefully that won't be for a while. So here we go, guys. Here is Nick Fury, or aka Simeon Jackson, or Samuel L. Jackson as I like to call him. So Canadian striker from Norwich in the BPL, but this is the guy who's going to be representing Nick Fury. He's going to be the leader of our team, the leader of our catalyst, and like I was saying before, guys, we're going to go through each division. Now, if we win a division, then that means that we have to go take an Avenger. So we go get ahead and get an Avenger from the government, and he becomes on our team, and we have to use him. So eventually, we're going to have all 6 Avengers on our team, and with a few other guys in there, a little bit of a mixture, and that's how we're going to do it. But also, there's a little bit of a catch, and we're going to be building different league teams. So before I get started, guys, we're just trading over this logo. It looks like the Avengers logo. It's a giant A, and we also have our black and our blue uniforms, which you know, looks very sleek on the Avengers. So basically, guys, first we're going to start off with a BPL team. You guys are going to get to know that by the time we do get through this episode, but we're going to start off with a BPL team with Simeon Jackson in there. Luckily enough, he is on the BPL team. I'm going to try to refer to them as their Avenger names, but if I get caught up, it's self-explanatory, guys, because I'm used to calling them by their names in the game, but instead we're going to call them by their superhero names. So we do have Simeon Jackson at striker, or Nick Fury as I'm going to refer to him in this episode, guys. So if you guys are wondering who Nick Fury is, that is Simeon Jackson. So how we're going to do this, we're going to go ahead and build a full league team. So basically what's going to go on, it's going to be a Road to Glory type style for the first couple games, just because of the fact that we need to save up some coins. So we're going to build a BPL team first, and the rule is that we cannot go on to the next league before we complete the BPL. So there is the enemy that we are trying to defeat. There is Loki. He's going to keep sending teams at us, and eventually we all have to band together as the Avengers and conquer Loki in the final battle. And that's going to be our ultimate goal in this series. So Loki's going to keep throwing teams at us no matter what division. It's going to keep getting harder and harder. But Nick Fury is just going to be on fire in this first episode, or this first game, excuse me. And I'm just going to let, I'm just going to let the gameplay speak for itself, because what I want to do is just explain the series a little bit more. So, first of all, guys, not only if I win a division, I have to take an Avenger onto my team, but also I have to complete a league team first. So, since we are starting off with the BPL, I need to complete a full BPL team even if I do win Division 5. So, I basically have to complete a full BPL team and at least play one game with them, and not win the game necessarily, but I have to play one full game with a full BPL team, and then I can move on and buy the next league. And once we go to the next league, we will be going on to the next Avenger as well as the next division. So if we do cross up divisions, which actually hasn't happened yet, luckily, but if we do switch in between divisions, saying, we win a game but we don't have a full squad, or we win that division, we will still add the Avenger. Basically, divisions determine the Avenger. So I have a couple ideas how we're going to do this, but hopefully this will last a few episodes. And hopefully you guys do enjoy this. I thought this was a really cool series idea, and everything will eventually make sense. Nick Fury is going to go absolutely off in this game. He's going to put up, I believe, around 10 goals for the first game, and no one is getting by him. Beautiful, nice little chip from him right there. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this. If you guys have any rule suggestions or anything that you guys might think will help add to this series, definitely do so. One thing I'm going to add is once I do get enough coins, guys, I'm going to try to build, quote-unquote, a training squad. So there's going to be trainers that are going to be part of the Avengers. Basically, guys, I'm building a squad so I can rest my team instead of buying squad fitness cards. So I'm going to build a training team. It's most likely going to be a BPL team, because that's just, it's one of the cheaper leagues, and, they're going to be the training. The government's going to come through and give us some Avengers that we can train who aren't going to be actual Avengers, but they're kind of wannabes. So they're going to be able to train, and the Avengers are going to be able to rest, and they're going to be able to fight the crime while the Avengers are resting, or on vacation, we should say. So Loki's going to keep throwing squads at us, and I'm just going to try to explain the rules in this first episode, kind of. So there's a lot of rules to go through, guys, but I think this series will turn out extremely well. I'm very excited to do this. This is probably one of the most unique ideas I've ever seen on FIFA, and I'm just super excited, guys. And once it all comes together, it'll be absolutely phenomenal. You guys might be questioning. You guys can leave stuff in the comment section below. Who you guys think, will do what? Which card will be which Avenger? And you guys probably know at least one of them, because if you don't, yeah, you might not know FIFA or the Avengers too much. So, but hopefully you guys do enjoy this series. I'm just so excited about this. I'm going to try to get in the fact that the Avengers can go on a training thing, completely separate from the opposite training team. But once I do get to Division 1, since my chemistry will be a little bit poor, I do believe I'm going to try to, incorporate something along the lines, just so the fact that I can get some attribute cards on the actual Avengers cards so they can play a little bit better, because the chemistry at the end of the day is not going to be too great once I do get all the Avengers, because there's only going to be a few people from the league on there, and we will definitely go through and decide which league we do want at the end of this. So a little bit of lag there, but unfortunately for him, he does give up the penalty, but unfortunately for me, we are going to slot it away with Nick Fury once again, and this is why he is the leader. He's an absolute monster, guys. Excellent player to play with, and who knew Nick Fury could play soccer and also lead the Avengers initiative? So he actually ends up quitting out because we are just completely demolishing him, and we're gonna go ahead and do one more game for this episode. And yeah, guys, I'm really excited. Once again, if you guys do have any rules, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. I know there's a lot of rules. I will try to do my best to explain them in the description, and I'll try to copy and paste that set of rules into every single video, because it is going to be a little bit difficult to understand, but hopefully you guys will get the hang of it by the end. So basically just a recap as Loki throws another team at us. People in Division 5 who already have all gold teams, I wonder if they lose a lot or what is going on. This guy actually made me really mad because I knew I could beat him, and he wasn't that much of a skilled player. And some of the goals that he gets, I defended horribly against one of the goals, and I will be the first one to admit that, guys. And this is what I'm talking about. That should not be a goal. It's just his players were much pacier than mine, as you guys saw. He did rock Darren Bent up at the top. Just another unlucky thing. Kenwin Jones is going to be right there. I did try to pull an amazing defense type of thing out, but unfortunately it just did not work. And this is where I defend absolutely horribly, guys. I actually almost let in an own goal, but luckily he does touch it. So just to recap the rules a little bit, guys, we're going to be going through the divisions, road to glory type style. Every time I do win a division, I have to take an Avenger on my team, and I will keep updating you guys with which Avengers we have right now and which Avengers are on our team throughout the series, so you guys don't have to keep track. You guys will definitely know who is that. So once we win a division, we get an Avenger. Also, guys, we're going to go ahead and build a BPL squad first. We have to complete the BPL squad before we can move on to the next squad. So we have to have a full BPL squad. Even if we win the division, we can go into Division 4 without a full BPL squad. But we do have to play at least one game with the full squad so that we can sell them on and then buy another squad and go try to get another Avenger, which is exactly what we are going to do in the upcoming future. So we're going to start off the BPL team with Asai Edie, who is absolutely one of the best players in this game. I absolutely love him. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you guys did, make sure you guys do leave a like, as it will help me out phenomenally. And I think this is one of the best series that is out there right now. It is so creative. It is absolutely amazing. And I just want to thank you guys for watching so much. And once again, guys, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, because you guys are truly epic. Most of the time I'm going to have music over this, but this is just going to be at the end of every single episode, saying next episode and previous episode. Hopefully I can keep up with all the links. But thank you guys for watching so much. And until next time, this has been Russo, and have a good one.